Hello, my name is Claire Michelle, and today we pretend to know what we're doing, especially in this episode, because I don't know if you caught the end of last episode, but there's a massive death wave, and then the Central Park caught on fire. So that's a thing. We're gonna ignore our problems for this episode, though. I'm gonna put down a couple firehouses, but I think that's about it because we have a bigger problem on our hands. We created this giant railroad last episode. We got a little bit of cleaning up to do in certain areas, but largely the main point here is to start getting down a massive residential area to try to get us to that 100,000 population. Because I lost 3,000 people in the giant death wave / fire last episode. All right, let's get started. Well, I'm pretty sure the fire's over. The damage is bad. We don't really have a Central Park anymore. It just sort of doesn't exist. The good news is that I got all these nodes where I can just kind of click and click rebuild. And I'm making bank right now, so like, you know, it's not a big deal, but it kind of is. It's kind of not great. I don't like it. This is like, you know, a lot of money that I shouldn't have been able to, I should have been able to spend elsewhere. But whatever, it is what it is. That's the joy of doing disasters. Oh, and before we go back and start the new area, thank you. Somebody mentioned that these nodes were caused by, where is it? Traffic? Ah, yes, by the transportation. And there's a tram line that is pulling in. Is it this one? There it is. Look at that. Oh, good. So there is this monorail line. And now I don't have the little nodes sitting here anymore. Look at that. Isn't that great? Okie dokie. Let's keep rebuilding this and then go into the next big section. Okay, cool. So we've got this entire area all grid out now. And I was trying to imagine like, okay, if the traffic is coming in off of the freeway, like in the main area, right? That's that main road going down. We're gonna try to avoid as many like 4-ways as possible. And so I really only made a bunch of 3-ways. One is this 1-way here, one is another 1-way, and then a final like a 3-way at the end here. So I'm hoping this sort of works out and doesn't like give us too much traffic in this area. And then I also have an interchange over here, which is a little messy, but I don't know, it might be cleaned up in the future. Who knows? I don't know. So I'm hoping that this 1-way here will start to deviate some of the traffic coming in from this way. In general, what I tried to create was sort of like this really big, like kind of like a funnel shape where it's really big in the middle and then the smaller roads and then even smaller roads on the outside. So the good thing is that this area right here, I was kind of upset with. I was like, shoot, this isn't working. And then I was like, wait, why am I trying to make this work? Why don't I put something really cool in here? And I am. So I'm gonna put a zoo in there, I think. I don't know, maybe a zoo, maybe something else. Who knows, we'll find out. And then look at all this. We have all of this beautiful space over here to expand. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a super quick connecting road to this road right here and this road right here for this guy, so we can kind of monitor how the traffic is moving into that direction or how they're moving into this way. Which road do they prefer? And then as we start to expand over there, we'll have a good idea about where that traffic is moving into this section. Okay, cool. Let's build up this big old section right here. And our population is back! Yes! I hope we can get to the next marker. I really hope we can get to the next marker at the end of this episode. 32,000, do you think we can do it? I hope so. Okay, so I think I got a pretty good layout going here. I was trying to keep the traffic away from this section right here. I don't want people to be driving in and stuff. And I know that an office zone has a lower traffic density or something like that. So I put those up front and then put some higher residential to bring people into this area. And then finally some commercial zones that sort of wrap itself on the left side. The left side of this area is definitely going to be more of the party side, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should switch it. I don't know. I'm thinking about how this zoo sort of fits into this area. And the zoo that's in Seattle is sort of tucked into this cozy little neighborhood. And so I tried to do some low density commercial to for people who are going into the zoo for a day trip, they have a place to eat. And then there's some higher quality, low density housing over in the corner here that I'm gonna redo the roads and create this nice beautiful ornamentation around. And then on the right side, it's just a high density housing. It's just packing people in to try to get us closer and closer and closer to the 100,000 mark. We are looking pretty okay. We had a problem with the industrial, but that's solved now. So I think what I want to do, I want to finish this episode with some detailing work in this area to make it look a little nicer. But I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. There is one issue that I'm going to try and figure out for next time. And that is these railroads coming into this underground section. I realized that I could have a rail line coming here. And so this is an interesting conundrum that I'm in, because this rail line works really, really well. And I don't know if I need the underground. We'll see in the next one. All right, some detailing work. Well, I got really excited because there was the congratulations, and then I realized that it was just the Fenton Farms industry, which is great, but not 32,000. Ugh. All right, we're almost done with these detailing. If you're enjoying this video, please click the subscribe button. Let's go get a couple more of these things in Fenton Farms, and thank you for watching. All right, here we go. Holy moly, this episode was a doozy. There was fire in the beginning. We had so much going on in this, like, with the traffic. I don't know if you saw me working on the freeway stuff, but there was like traffic jams all over the place. And we got an entirely new area set up and ready to go. Look at that. This is the new square. I don't know, what should we call it? Somebody name it in the comments. I don't have any names for anything in this city. I barely have public transportation. You know, we've got a long way to go. So I'm really, really happy with this. I did the detailing along the road there. The trees are looking gorgeous, and that'll help like dampen the sound. I don't know if it actually does in City Skylines, but that's like the purpose of putting trees next to the highway, is to dampen that sound coming in. And then I also, I made a new factory. I just put that down real quick just because I saw it and I was like, oh cool, I have wood now, so I'm gonna put this there. And placed out a couple libraries and stuff like that, moved some train tracks, made it all nice and neat. And I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with how the city's looking out. So next episode, we are at 31,168. We are gonna hit this next milestone, which means that we can purchase a new plot of land, which means that our city is going to be it's going to be able to expand. So I appreciate you being here. We've got a bunch of problems to solve for next episode. I'll see you in the next one. Click the subscribe button, click the like button, and take care. Bye.